So I don't know if you can hear because of the running water, but we had quite a bit of rainfall, and this is one of those creeks that really only fills up when there's rain. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I'm gonna kind of take you through. Yeah, there's water. There's a water. It's normally never this full because see, there's like running water. So this, you just see a lot of struggling and just a lot of plant stuff because I'm climbing over some logs, and I would go further to explore, but over there, but if I went any further over there, I'd be trespassing, and I don't feel like, I don't feel like breaking laws. I feel like being a good little law-abiding citizen. Yeah, there's another waterfall. It's kind of, let's see if I can move to another spot where there isn't as much glare. That's better. This is an area where I like to come and sit. Here's another waterfall. I'm trying to be careful not to slip. Yeah, we have another one here. There used to be like a big branch going across this, but must have gotten, kind of looks like a crayfish nest. Really cool. Let's see. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we got the mighty Mississippi flowing through. If I didn't know any better, I'd say we got the mighty Mississippi flowing right through our backyard. And, I mean, I kind of do because of the state I live in. But well, it's actually the Ohio River that's closer. But I mean, I'm pretty sure, if I'm correct, it branches off of the Mississippi. I'm just gonna walk around a bit so I can get to a closer spot. So, just get to see some cool plants and sticks, maybe some bugs, and my feet. Alright. Hey! Blue straw. I'll have to get some of this literally. The previous owners of this house, they just threw all their trash. But yeah. This stuff is just really cool. We got like a little pond here. You can see where it kind of goes around creating this island. This is technically an island because it's a piece of water. It's not a piece of land surrounded on all four sides by water. Now if it was a piece of water surrounded on all four sides by land, that'd be like a lake or a pond or an inland sea or whatever. And there's another spot where I can't get over there. I mean, I guess I could, but then I have to go through branches and a bunch of big thorns, and I don't feel like going through big thorns. I know where I'm going. Totally. Crap. Huh. These are interesting. Oh yeah, I'd like to take the time to say that I am very allergic to poison ivy. We found out the hard way when some got on my face once, because I was at a former military base. That's a World War II military fort that's now a museum. It's also used for battle reenactments. And I was doing some work there to help. Because one of my friend's dads does reenactments there, and we were going to help, and I figured I'd go help. And I must have gotten into poison ivy somehow. But, poison ivy is one of those things where, say you get on your leg, if you scratch your leg and then scratch your face, it'll go to your face. And I found out the hard way that I'm allergic to it when I got a reaction so bad it swelled one of my eyes shut. I could physically open it, but it was really uncomfortable. Like, seriously, like, you would have thought, seriously, I looked less like, an, at the time, 12-year-old boy and more like the Phantom of the Opera. Okay, if I jump, my shoes will get wet, and these are old shoes that I wear so that way I don't get my regular school shoes dirty, but, I still don't feel like, getting these wet because then it'll go into my socks, and no one likes having wet socks. Anyone who has had wet socks can attest to that. Oh boy. Can't tell if those are thorns or bumps. Maybe. Those are thorns. Gosh. Okay, so I guess I won't be going over there after all. But, yeah, it's fine. I'm just gonna, like, get as close as I can, like, put my camera there for a little bit, and then if you want to look at it more, you can pause or whatever. Alright. That wasn't long enough for you? Sorry. You can see it flowing around this big stump, or, well, they cut down a tree that was big, and one of the pieces must have just landed over here. We got another island that's just barely an island. Yeah, this is probably about one of the... Yeah, you can see it's flowing, and it looks like it's almost slithering like a snake. Leap of faith! Yeah, mud. Occasionally, I will find frogs here, and, one time I actually found a newt in here. Well, it was either a newt or it was either a newt, salamander, or a skink. I couldn't tell you which because I'm not very good at identifying those kinds of animals. I almost said bugs, but I'm not good at identifying those kinds of animals, so, yeah. I know there's a difference, you know, just judging by the fact that they all have different names. That was close. Okay, so over there, you can't really see it, but there's a lot of... I can get through the plants just fine, but to get to another area, there's an old metal fence, and, I can't get past it, and two, I don't feel like getting tetanus. Just gonna go around here. I haven't actually seen this part of the creek yet. I guess, whoa. Now, hopefully I don't drop my phone. Let's go that way, if I can, because sometimes there are plants, and depending on the time of year, sometimes I can get past, and sometimes I can't. You can see it flowing. It's like river rapids. Okay. I have no idea what's in there. And I have no idea what's in that big bunch of plants. And I don't feel like finding out. Huh? Ah. These don't have thorns. some plants I can't, some of them aren't thorny, they're just spiny, like this one. And it's sometimes hard to tell if they're actually, this one strip is saving me here, but it's kind of sometimes hard to tell. Yo, what's this? Hang on. What the? Yo, that's weird. That is weird. Like that. It's almost like there's like a skin. That's interesting. That's really interesting. And then there's this big log that's been here for as long as I can remember, like since the first time I came over here. Yeah, this stuff's really cool. There's some red plants up there. Up there is a cemetery. In case you're wondering what that is. What's that? It's just some wood. This is usually about as far as I go. That's pretty much it. So, thought that was an animal. But yeah, that's occasionally, and this is very rarely, but occasionally I will find bones out here. Let's see. So the bones I found a cow bone. I left over from a meal. A bone that I first saw belonged to a deer, but I looked up and it turns out it's actually a coyote. It was like the upper arm. By arm, I just mean the two front paws. It was either the right one or the left one, I don't remember. And then I found, well, actually, I didn't find it, but my friend found, in here, a possum skull, and let me keep it, which is very nice of him. And then I found a chicken bone. I don't know where it comes from. It kind of looks like a leg bone, but I don't know. It was a chicken bone, probably. I didn't really look further into it, but just, it was so small. It was so small that we just assumed it was a chicken bone. Which I haven't found unfortunately I haven't found any, dinosaur fossils. That would be pretty cool, though, just to find some dinosaur. Oh, it's just a leaf. More leaves. I guess that's about it. Wow, I've been filming for like 13 minutes. Yeah, I guess I'm done. Bye.